Hey Hunters, welcome to this new Arena Breakout Infinite video. The new season just came out, season ignition, and with that, a lot of changes. And when it comes to changes, well, to be fair guys, they changed everything when it comes to guns. Whether it's effective range, the recoil, the prices, everything changed, right? So today I'm gonna show you all the meta builds, and yeah, I will also show you the cheap builds. So let's get into it. Alright, Headhunters, we're back in game and we're gonna start with the FAL. A lot of people have been telling me that, yo, Sura, the FAL is back, it's so good and stuff. Well, not really. And I will tell you why. Alright, so let's take a look at the meta build when it comes to the FAL. It will cost us around 300k, right? And guys, okay, it is way better than before. It is way better than Season 1, but you need to understand one thing. The firing power of the FAL is mid-low, which means it deals very, very small damages to enemies. The effective range is 51, which is correct. But, okay, let's say you buy a FAL and you're going to use the best ammo with it, which is, as we all know, M61, right? It is 18k for one bullet. And guess what? If the enemy is wearing a Tier 6 helmet, you are not going to one-shot him in the face. It will need 2 bullets. And with that, you add the huge recoil of the FAL, and people will say, yeah, but it's controllable and stuff. Okay, maybe, kinda, a little bit, but there is way better options than that. But still, I will post that build code, because as you know, guys, we have now access to the build code, which is right here. Everything will be on my Discord. The link will be in the description. There is a section called Meta Builds, right? And everything that is in this video will be on the Discord, all right? So that's pretty much it for the FAL. Alright, let's move to the HK, which is probably one of the best guns in the game at the moment. I don't have a cheap build with this gun because, well, to be honest, guys, I think there is a better weapon than the HK, and it's way cheaper, right? So I only have a meta gun for this one, which will cost you around 700k. Right, it's very, very expensive. You should not buy this gun, really. I mean, look at that. It is so expensive. And yeah, just look at the core part of the gun. It's like 160k. Yes, it's probably one of the best guns in the game. You see me using it all the time, whether it's on YouTube or Twitch. But I use that because it's my favorite gun, guys. Okay, I just love that gun. I was loving it on Tarkov. I was loving it on Call of Duty. You know, every game I play, I want to use the HK. But honestly, guys, if you want to make money and if you want to save money and, you know, you want to enjoy the game, this gun will just destroy your economy. Still, if you want to make it, again, the build code will be on the Discord. It is one of the best guns in the game. I just love to use it. It has high firing power, 52 effective range, and 900 RPM, which is insane. But yeah, it is very expensive. And honestly, guys, even if you tweak things a little bit, like you put this cheap stock, and then let's say we put like the very, very cheap grip, and then, you know, we put like a cheap scope and stuff, guys, at the end of the day, it's still gonna be 500k, right? Which is very, very expensive still. Anyway, let's move on into to the next gun, which is the DTMDR. And to me, guys, the DTMDR is probably one of the best cheap gun when it comes to assault rifle. So this is the build. I don't have like a meta build because, well, the meta build, it's like kind of the cheap build. The only thing that changes is like the mag and the grip. For the cheap build, we have this one, which is basically a holographic suppressor, a cheap vertical grip, and a 30 rounders. It's like 150k. Yeah, it's like 150k, guys. It's very, very cheap. 700 RPM, high firing power, so it will do a lot of damage. You have a bonus of 20% of mag check speed. If you want to improve that gun a little bit, what you can change is the grip. But honestly, it's not going to change much, guys. Not going to lie. These grips are so expensive, it's not going to change much. What I would recommend, it's like maybe if you want to invest on something that is a little bit more expensive, invest in a 60 rounder. So you run like 160 rounders and like 1 or 2 30 rounders, you know. But yeah, I don't recommend that to change the grip unless you have a lot of money and you want to be competitive as possible. Geographic, because it's a very cheap and very, very good site compared to the SRDS, or even the new scope. That scope is like 60k, right? So expensive, guys. 79k, sorry. Unbelievable, right? Who's gonna pay 79k for a scope? No one, right? At least not me. So holographic is fine. Again, if you want to try that gun, the build code, sorry, will be on the Discord, and you can build it for free if you go into the shooting range, by the way. Or even you come here, you build it, and then you click on use at the shooting range. All right, into the next gun, which is the Ace 31. You probably like never really see me use that gun because I'm not really a fan of it, but this is a very effective gun, and it's very, very cheap. This gun will cost you around 70k. Yeah, exactly 71k. This is so cheap, guys. Right? You can run perfectly like 30 rounders with it, and all you have to do really, if you want to use that gun, guys, especially if you go play in Forbidden, you want to go into ammo and attack ammo here, and let's say you're playing 10, like 30 rounders, you buy 20 APs, okay, and you top load, and then below that you put 20 BPs. And trust me, guys, it shreds, right? Take your time with the aim. Obviously, it has a very low fire rate of 650. So, yeah, take your time with that gun. It is very cheap. It shreds. Just, guys, train your aim. And honestly, you can kill anyone with that gun. To the next. Probably, guys, the best gun in the game. Okay, the AEK is definitely the best gun in the game at the moment. This is the meta version. Again, this meta version is very, very expensive version of the gun. But guys, oh la 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 la, this gun is insane. Okay, for this AR, you will pay a total of 400. Even a little bit more than that because I already have the grip and the mag, so it's probably like 450. Okay, as you can see, I have a lot of them. Because everyone is using it, in Forbidden, it's either like AEK, HK, or M110 SVD, like the very top meta guns. This gun is insane. And for the cheap version, sorry, we have this one. It's a little bit ugly and stuff, but hey, if you want to go cheap, that's the build, right? It will cost you around 200k, 220. See the total price. And again, with that, you can perfectly run BPs and shred tier 6 people, especially if you aim for the chest. Not gonna lie, guys, just aim for the chest. Like 800 fire, 800 RPM when it comes to fire rate, and medium firepower, and very, very low recoil. It's kind of crazy. Just try it, guys, and let me know what you think. The AK-12. I'm gonna talk about the MCX because this gun is, I'm sorry, guys, to say it's trash. It is, guys, MCX is trash. And I will tell you why it's trash. Okay, let's put an MCX together, just for the fun of it. So we want to put that scope. We want to put that adapter with the suppressor. We're going to put like, let's say, okay, we go full meta build. Boom. We got that nice MCX. It looks cool, right? Oh, sorry. Actually, yeah. Is it this one? Wait. Yeah, you can only put that anyway. So boom, we have the meta build for that, okay? Oh no, sorry, this is even better, right? Yeah, boom, boom. This is the meta build of the MCX, right? Yo, how much does that cost? 400k? 400k, right? This gun is no better than the DTM-DR that cost 160k or something like that I showed you earlier, guys. It is not better than it, okay? Yes, maybe it has a little bit less recoil, but yo, the firing power is not high, right? The firing power of the TMDR is high, okay? The effective range is 30, which is fucking shit. I'm sorry, guys, for my language. Please forgive me, but it is very, very bad for an SO. This is an SO rifle. You wanna shoot people from far away with that. Okay, it has no recoil, but as soon as the guy's gonna be further away than like 30 meters, the guy's gonna be 30 meters away from you. You're gonna do like 0 damage. Okay, so yeah, it's very expensive. First of all, it's very expensive. It has no damage really. It has nothing for it, okay? This gun is not good, and I'm sorry, and a lot of people would disagree, but guys, I've tried this gun, I've tried it multiple times. It's not good. All right, anyway, AK-12, probably one of the best cheap gun out there, or maybe the best cheap gun out there, not gonna lie, guys. Let's get into it. So we got the fully meta build, but honestly, this build is already on Discord. I'm not gonna talk much about it. When it comes to the price, it's around 300, 350k each red, especially when you put BS and BP inside. 55 effective range, that is what you're looking for in a good assault rifle. We're gonna make low recoil, insane gun, not gonna lie. And for the meta build, this is the one I recommend. Holographic, again, the vertical from grip, 30 rounders, which is more than enough, and a small muzzle brake. Now, this build will only cost you 200k. Alright, headhunters, and now to finish this video, look at that beauty. Little 5.7. Yes, I'm going to talk about the 5.7, guys, even though there's better options out there, right? But it's a fun gun to play. It's a very, very fun gun to use. Look at that skin, guys. It is beautiful. You will pay that around, oh, it's actually cheaper than it was before. It's cheaper than it was before, 70k. All right, you know what? Because at the first day of the season, it was like 150k for that gun. It was crazy, right? Okay, now it's only 67k. All right, this is affordable. This is affordable. You could use this gun in lockdown, surely, maybe even in forbidden, or just as a secondary. You know, like it's very, very cheap at the moment. You can put tier 4 and tier 5 bullets inside, which is 190 for tier 4 and 198 for tier 5. Yeah, finally we have a good gun in game, guys. I've been asking for a good gun in game for like 8 months or something, right? Finally, we are having a competitive gun, okay? Yes, effective range is 20, and firing power is mid-high, which is actually quite good. But yeah, effective range is 20, but again, it's a gun, right? We cannot expect to shoot someone, like, it's not a sniper, right? It's a pistol, right? So, yeah, I love this gun. I know it's not the meta competitive thingy, but you can still use that gun and have a lot of fun. Like do some one-tap thing, like some TikTok clips, you know, whatever. But yeah, it's a very good option. Thank you, Morphin, for adding this gun in this game. I was waiting that gun for like so long. Finally, we have a good gun. And that's pretty much it, guys. I know I didn't cover like every gun because I'm talking about the best cheap gun and the best competitive guns right now. And again, DTM-DR is very good. HK is very good. AR is very good, but I think it's a little bit expensive. Ace is a monster and it's fucking cheap, right? AEK is the best gun in the game, in my opinion. AK is the best cheap option and competitive out there. Out there. And MCX, guys, stop using MCX. I see so many MCX. I know it's a new gun, but you're gonna lose your money and it's trash. You could use the MPX as well. Boom, MPX right there. So this is the expensive version. I know I didn't. You know, the start of the video was like, I'm gonna talk about submachine guns because it's not that competitive. But honestly, guys, if you run TV station, MPX is probably one of the best options out there. Not gonna lie, I've done some crazy TV station raid with that gun. So for this one, you will pay a price of 400k, maybe a little bit more. Maybe a little bit more because I don't have anything for that gun. So yeah, 400k. Now, yes, it's very expensive, I know, but don't you worry, guys. I have a cheap version for you for the price of around 100 or 120k. Okay. So again, all the build codes will be on Discord, guys. P90 is not great. I've tried it. MP5 is great, but the MPX is just better, guys, honestly. And yeah, and then, well, you know, you guys know all the other options, which is SJ, Mosin, and Marksman Rifle Lab. Guys, everyone knows how to mod an M110. You just have to put a scope on it. I have this one. It's pretty cheap, pretty good, pretty reliable. Put M61 in there, just one shot everyone. But again, I don't want to cover that because everyone knows about it already, right? Alright, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If that's the case, please leave a comment and like. I will see you guys very, very soon on Twitch and YouTube. But don't forget to hit that like button if you like the type of video, guys. I hope it helps you in your Arena Breakout Infinite journey. Alright, that was Sura. I wish you a very, very, very end of the day, and I will see you very soon.